Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. And today I want to talk with you about a thought, a concept that I have that helps me to push myself and try to get into new heights, into new boundaries in my character, in my physicality. And it's a question that you probably heard already, but the question is, what if you can pull it off? And I'm sure you already know and can think of what do I want to talk about today. In every big decision we are facing in our life, we have two options. Either to go into the comfort side, which we know what the outcome will be, we know how hard it will be for us, or in that case, how convenient will it be for us when we're going to make that decision. And we overall know and can feel already how it's going to be because we know it's going to be comfortable for us, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's a study opportunity, whether it's moving into a certain place, whatever. And on the other hand, we can make the other choice that sometimes we know it can benefit us more in a way, or maybe the potential of it is bigger. And by potential, I mean as the outcome potential can be a lot bigger than the comfortable option. And for example, let's say you got a job offer and this job offer you X amount of money, and you're saying to yourself, oh, X is a lot. Let's say it's 3,000, 4,000. And you tell yourself, oh, it is a lot. It is enough for me. It is enough for me, for my living. I can pay rent. I can buy food. I can buy necessities. And on top of that, I still have money if I want to go out, if I want to do that, if I want to buy a nice stuff, And on the other hand, let's say you had the urge, the feeling most of your life to open a business, And I'll be fair with you, this is where I'm at now. But okay, let me finish with that. And let's say you have the option to open a business or start something new, or go into a direction that is not so clear what the outcome will be. No one promises you X amount of salary. No one promises you 3,000, 4,000 euros for your work. No one promises you a 9 to 5, which is comfortable, right? To be in a certain frame where you can schedule your day and plan your day accordingly. No one promises you that. No one promises you the people you're going to be surrounded with, right? Like in a company or whatever, you have like fixed people that are working under the company, and the company has a certain view, a certain motto, or whatever, and no one can promise you that as well. But on the other hand, if we look at the potential of having your own business, in the potential, you can make way more than 3,000 or 4,000 euros a month. You're going to have to work for it, and it's going to take all of your life and all of your time and all of your mental capacity. But in the potential, we can all agree that the roof or the ceiling is way higher, It's almost like you don't have a ceiling, actually. Like hypothetically, speaking. And this is a question that I always ask myself, and I told you guys that this is where I'm at now, because right now I'm in the end of my bachelor, and I always had a dream to start something of my own, whether it's a business or whatever. And right now I have a job next to my studies, but I want to quit in like a month or two after I'm finishing. And this YouTube channel as well, I want to put more effort into this YouTube channel, because again, this is also something that I feel like I'm carrying on my back. I don't have the schedule 9 to 5. I do have to put effort, but I have to be accountable for myself, about the schedule and about uploading and about making those videos for you guys and about coming up with new ideas, But on the other hand, I don't have to listen to nobody, And I want to put effort into that YouTube channel, or maybe into a business that I'm going to open or whatever. But the point is that I don't want to have another job, a 9 to 5 job, at least at the long run, I mean, because if I need to save money, then I have to work for someone for a while. And this is a question that always was in my head, and always is in my head. when I'm facing decisions, what will happen if you pull it off? What will happen if you do open that business and you do break that ceiling, that you thought you'd never break, that other people thought you'd never break, This is also can bring you motivation, if everyone tells you, no, you shouldn't do it, you're just gonna fail or whatever. Take their words and as a motivation and turn it into motivation to prove them wrong, And it's not about what they think of you, because you shouldn't really care about what other people think of you, but there is nothing more satisfying to show other people wrong, And I'm saying that from experience. So what happens if you do open that business and you do break that ceiling? Or what happens if you do start that diet and you do lose that weight? What happens if you do start that diet and you do gain that muscle that you want to gain? What happens if you do start that program and in the end you do run a marathon, although everybody told you it's not good for you or whatever, It's not good for you, you cannot do it, What happens if you pull it off? And let me tell you, once you start something, whether it's this YouTube channel that I just started, or whether it's a new thing you want to do, a new business, a new direction you want to go into, a new study, there will always be some people that will see it as something weird. If it's the first time you do that thing, they will always see it as something odd, and they will look at you a bit differently, But if you're going to do it long enough, and in a level of seriousness that you show them that there is no room for mistakes here. I am going to go for it and I'm doing it. Once you succeed, only in that, we don't have to succeed in like reaching the highest goal. Only in that, once you start and you show that you're serious about that one thing you always wanted, couple of things will happen. First of all, suddenly all of those people who laughed at you and all of those voices, suddenly they start to realize, oh shit, he's really serious about it, And for me, it is satisfying, And it's not necessarily that you're doing that because you want to silence their voices, but it is part of the process, It is part of the process, and it's something that I like, It gives me motivation, If someone tells me I cannot do something, I will go out there and I will extend my doing and my ability in order to show them I can, I will push to the edge, that's what I mean. So this is the first thing that will happen. The second thing that will happen, after a while, you're gonna start seeing that you don't care as much about other people's opinion about you, about those voices. Who cares? Nobody cares. They can continue with their own life. They can continue with what they're doing. I'm here doing my own journey. It's my journey. You're going to tell me what's good for me in my own journey, It always sounds crazy for me when people do that. You cannot tell me what's good for me in my own journey. You need to go and find it for yourself, And if you decided that this is the thing that's good for you, opening that business, opening that YouTube channel, going in that new direction you always wanted, even if it's like 180, from what you were doing. Let's say you would go in one direction. One point in your life, you just say, F it, I want to go and I want to turn 180 degrees and do something else, Because now this is what I like and this is what I think and this is my new dream, whatever. You shouldn't care about what other people think, and it's okay to care, but I'm saying you shouldn't, but it's something that you need to work on, because it doesn't come up in a day or two. And by starting that one thing, you're eventually going to start touching it more and being better at it more, and within time you're going to gain more confidence, and you're going to gain more awareness, and you're going to gain more of the ability to just do what you do without thinking of what other people think about what you do, because they don't matter, they don't matter. And again, if I take example as this YouTube channel, for example, in the beginning, go watch my first video, my first video, I was so like into myself. I was thinking a lot, the audio and the quality wasn't as good, although this is not the best, but it's way better. But my point is that I I was really into myself, you know, and it was really weird for me to just start and talking in front of a camera and share my thoughts, you know, like what the hell, you know? What will other people think of me? What will my parents think of me? What will my siblings think of me? Today I can tell you that I don't care, you know. I don't really care. People watching my videos, some secretly watching my videos, some coming to me, approaching me and telling me that they are watching my videos and that it helps them. Some people commenting on my videos and telling that it helps them. And that's the whole point, you know. I just put myself out there because I want to help people to be better. And I want to help them where it helped me, you know, where those ideas and those thoughts helped me. And the question is, what will happen if I can pull it off, you know? What happens if I can actually go out there, make a video every day, every 2 days, every day, and actually pull it off and make people's lives better through my ideas in my head, you know? It's almost like you think it, you know, you think of that idea and then you think like, what will happen if I can pull it off? And then you speak it out, right? I'm gonna go and do that idea. You go and actually do it physically. And then you're gonna see that the prophecy actually fulfill itself, you know? So yeah, next time you're facing one of those thoughts or one of those crossroads, just ask yourself, what will happen if I can pull it off, you know? If I can show people otherwise, if I can show myself otherwise, what will happen if I can break that ceiling, that money ceiling, that physical ceiling, that mental ceiling, you know? And it's not about other people, it's about yourself. But on the way, you're gonna see that all of those voices and faces that laughed at you in the beginning and looked at you weirdly, once you do break that ceiling, and again, it's not about one ceiling, but it's like small ceilings, you're gonna see that they're no longer gonna laugh at you. And at one point, they're even gonna be telling everyone on the day they met you. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, you know? It's something that helped me, and it still helps me, that I ask myself, what will happen if I pull it off? And hopefully it can help you as well, the same that it did to me, you know? So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So thank you very much for tuning in. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.